Taking the UK driving test in an automatic, a manual or an electric car. What you need to know. In the UK, in the coming decades, like it or loathe it, the government is phasing out the internal combustion engine. And we will all be driving and learning in electric cars. At the moment, the majority of drivers in the UK pass their driving test in a manual car. This is a car with a gear stick and 3 pedals: the accelerator, the brake and the clutch. Manual transmission is by far the hardest type of car to learn to drive in. But once you have passed your test in one, you are able to drive automatics and electric cars. Automatic and electric cars have 2 pedals, the accelerator and the brake, and you can select what you want to do, i.e. go forward or backwards, and then when you press the accelerator you move in the direction you have chosen. So because the way you drive them is the same, passing your test in one allows you to drive the other. Yet electric cars can be programmed to drive differently to automatics, and this makes them even easier to drive. My electric car, for example, can be set to slow gradually when I ease up the accelerator, like a standard automatic, or slow quickly. In the latter setting, I rarely need to use the brake. One pedal braking, it's called. If I were to teach anybody to drive in my electric car, I would teach them the 1 and the 2 pedal method, so they have the experience to drive a standard automatic when they pass their test, as well as the knowledge to fully enjoy the electric car experience.
Hello, I'm Janet. Well, Ian's given us a lot of information there, hasn't he? So I'm now sat in an electric vehicle and I'm going to try and show you how to set this vehicle up to drive like an automatic and like an electric vehicle. First of all, on the dashboard I've got a lot of information here, and I'm going to press my EV. Here I've got EV setup and I've got a choice of vehicle creep. I'm going to pop that on, and regenerative braking I'm going to put on low. This vehicle now will drive the same as an automatic car. Let's see what I mean. I'm going to put my foot on the foot brake and press drive. When I release the foot brake, remember we're on creep, the car will start to move without me touching the accelerator. Foot's off the foot brake. There she is, she's moving now, and she'll move up to about 5 miles an hour. This is very useful if you do manoeuvres, let's say a 3-point turn that you want to turn around the vehicle, and you will control it on the brake. I'm going to squeeze the brake now, reduce the speed, and that's fine, and let go of the brake and she'll go back to 5 miles an hour. That is creep. That is what an automatic car would do. Let's increase the speed with the accelerator up to 15, 16. Now I want to slow the car down. I need to use the foot brake. She's reducing very gently. Now I'm going to squeeze the brake to bring her to a stop. And then I'm going to put her into park. That is how an automatic car drives. Let's change these settings. I'm going to put vehicle creep off, and I'm going to put regenerative braking high. This is how I like to drive this car. This suits this car very nicely. I'm going to press the foot brake while I select drive. Release the foot brake, the car doesn't move, it is not on creep, it's stationary. To get it to move, I press the accelerator and I can accelerate to the speed I need. I'm going to try and get her up to 30 miles an hour. Just get past this parked vehicle. Once I've got up to 30, I'm going to release the accelerator. Watch the speedometer. She will reduce rapidly, and that is high regenerative braking, and she will bring the car to a stop, at which point I need to press the foot brake and put the handbrake on because there's a gradient. That is high regenerative braking. She reduces the speed very quickly.
Thank you, Janet. So electric car settings are customizable, and in the Jaguar I-Pace we can change the driving experience in many ways. However, we will be driving the internal combustion engine cars for many years to come. So if you are taking lessons in an electric car, ask your instructor to teach you in both settings, and the transition between electric and automatic will be safe and easy for you.